The Philadelphia Eagles are gearing up for what promises to be a pivotal NFL draft next week, with 8 crucial picks spread over 3 days. This isn't just any draft. It's an opportunity for the Eagles to significantly enhance a roster that, despite last year's early playoff exit, still possesses the talent to contend for a Super Bowl. With 4 of their first 98 picks, including 1 first, 1 second, and 2 thirds, the Eagles are poised to make a splash. But before we dive deeper, let's address the elephant in the room, A.J. Brown's future. The speculation surrounding his status after June 1st looms large over the draft strategy. Fans, where are you watching from? What are your thoughts on whether the Eagles should trade Brown? Drop your opinions in the comments. As we analyze the Eagles' needs, 5 positions jump out as primary targets for the opening round. While the draft class isn't as deep as in past years, the Eagles have their eyes set on finding a long-term successor for Lane Johnson, who is approaching 36. The urgency here is palpable. The Eagles have a wealth of offensive tackle talent available in the first round, and they must capitalize on it. If they can draft a young player who can learn under Johnson for a couple of seasons, it could pay dividends in the long run, much like how Cam Jurgens developed under Jason Kelce. The tackle position is clearly where the Eagles are leaning, but the guard spot also deserves attention. With Tyler Steen entering free agency after this season, the team must consider its options. Would the Eagles draft a tackle with the intention of converting him to guard? That could create a competitive scenario with Steen for this upcoming season. Moreover, injuries have plagued Landon Dickerson, who nearly hung up his cleats this offseason. It's a precarious situation that demands the Eagles to be proactive in addressing the guard position. The best-case scenario would be to land a tackle who can also play guard and be ready to step in immediately. And then there's the wide receiver conundrum. With Brown's future hanging in the balance, the Eagles have made moves to bolster their receiving core, acquiring Dontavian Wicks and signing Hollywood Brown and Elijah Moore. Devonta Smith is expected to be the WR1, but who steps up as the WR2 moving forward? If the Eagles draft a wide receiver in the first round, it could signal the end of Brown's tenure in Philadelphia. Wicks could solidify himself as a strong WR3, but the question remains, who will be that reliable option alongside Smith for years to come? Defensively, the Eagles face challenges as well. The loss of Jalen Phillips in free agency highlights the urgent need for a premium pass rusher. Although young talents like Jalix Hunt and Nolan Smith are on the roster, depth is a concern. Arnold Ebiketie and Joe Tryon-Shoyinka provide some options, but their futures are uncertain. The Eagles must prioritize finding a pass rusher in this draft, whether it be through the first round or trade. The situation is fluid, and the potential paths they could take are promising yet fraught with risk. Another glaring need is its safety. With the departure of Reed Blankenship, the Eagles currently have Marcus Epps and Michael Carter vying for the starting position opposite Andrew Mkuba. There's an immediate necessity to inject competition into that spot. If a safety with a first-round grade falls within striking distance at pick number 23, the Eagles must be ready to pounce. Expect them to prioritize a safety early in this draft. It's a crucial element of their defensive strategy moving forward. As the Eagles prepare for this draft, the stakes couldn't be higher. The decisions made over these 3 days could shape the team for years to come, influencing not just the immediate future, but the very identity of this franchise. The fans have a vested interest in this process. How will the Eagles balance their immediate needs with long-term strategy? Will they trade A.J. Brown, or will they bolster their roster with fresh talent? This draft is more than just a series of selections. It's a critical juncture for a team that believes it can contend for a championship. Fans, weigh in on your thoughts about the Eagles' strategy and who you think they should target. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates as we follow the Eagles through this transformative offseason.